What's up guys, and it's time to unbox a very special phone, the Xiaomi Redmi K30 5G. This is the first true 2020 phone that I'm unboxing with a lot of exciting features such as the Snapdragon 765, which is like the lighter version of the Snapdragon 865, which we're gonna see in a lot of phones, and of course, a super smooth 120Hz display. Again, this is my first smartphone with a 120Hz display, so really excited to see that in action. So lifting the box up, we have a mini box which probably contains a case for this phone. And yes, I am right. After doing all these unboxings for so many years, I kind of know what to expect. So we have some paperwork, of course. You can see the design of the phone up front. Looks kind of similar to the Galaxy S10 Plus. And this is a silicone case, by the way. So has a nice transparent look to it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have the star of the show. So taking the phone out of the box, as you can see, it is wrapped up in all the plastic and stuff, all packed very nicely. We're gonna take a look at this later, but first see what we have in the box. So first up, we have a fast charger, which is coming at 30 watts. So it will be able to charge this phone from 0 to 100% in just 57 minutes. Then comes the USB Type-C cable for charging the phone. I would have liked the Type-C to Type-C option, but yeah, I mean, this is okay as well. Okay, so that is it for the box, and let's take a look at the phone itself, the Redmi K30 5G. Really excited to check this out. This is looking absolutely gorgeous. What a design. 5G logo on the back, a kind of like a Mate 30 kind of circular design. Highlight for the camera sensors. These are, by the way, 4 cameras in the back. This is in nebula blue color. Looks really nice. I think a lot of people know that blue is my favorite color, and it's kind of reflecting different type of colors as well on it. So that's pretty damn good. Guys, I have to say it looks really premium, and it feels good in hand as well. It's rocking the headphone jack along with the speaker and the charging port down at the bottom of the phone. The power button and volume rocker can be seen towards the right hand side of the phone. Alright, let's give this phone its first boot. So it's coming with Snapdragon 765 chip along with 6 GB of RAM. If you guys are interested in seeing the performance speed compared to the flagships of last year, do let me know in the comment section below. As you can see, it's 5G, and by the way, one of the cheapest 5G phones in the world right now. So here we have MIUI 11 on board based on Android 10. So this is the latest software that Xiaomi is offering at the moment. So I'm just going to quickly set it up. Now going to the setup, I want to show you guys the fingerprint option on this phone. It's my first Xiaomi phone that is coming with a side fingerprint scanner. So as we know, the capacitive fingerprint sensors are really good, and I am done with the setup. As you can see, it's really fast process. Alright guys, I'm done with the setup, and as you can see, we have the fresh MIUI 11 running on this phone. First thing you will notice, obviously you probably cannot notice through the camera, but I can see in person how smooth this display is. So I'm just going to go into display option and see the refresh rate. As you can see, it is set to 120 Hz, which is the better quality. The other option is giving me is for the 60 Hz if I want to conserve more battery, but I want to live the life with 120 Hz. And man, this is really smooth. I cannot show it through camera. It's something that you have to experience in person. It's something that a lot of phones this year in 2020 will have, like the Galaxy S20 and OnePlus 8 devices. Now the difference with this one and compared to what Samsung and OnePlus will do is that they will have an OLED display for that. This is actually a LCD display, but it is still looking really good. Just like the Galaxy S10 Plus, we have the punch hole up front. So we have a 20 megapixel main front camera sensor along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor for those portrait selfies. To handle the 120Hz display, this phone is rocking Qualcomm Snapdragon 765 chip, which is doing a wonderful job. I have to say, no issues. It's looking really snappy. This particular device is coming with a 6.67-inch display with a fairly bezel-less screen. We do have a little bit of chin there, but guys, 120Hz display is looking really good. As much as I want to talk about this, I want to also talk about the other things about this phone, which is its camera. So it's coming with a quad camera system. So we have the main 64 megapixel sensor. Along with that, we also get an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and a 5 megapixel dedicated macro lens. As for the camera interface, it's looking very similar to how I experienced it with the Redmi Note 8 Pro. So there's a dedicated 64 megapixel mode. You get night mode as well, which is of course all with the software. It can shoot 4K 30 FPS video or 1080p 60 FPS. Now there's some couple of new interesting things here, such as the tracking object. So if you have something in the motion, it will track the object, similar to the Google Pixel 3 and Pixel 4 devices. And something even more interesting is called vlog mode. So there's a lot of different themes here. Each of these have different music and different editing to it. So basically you can shoot a 12-second video that will be completely edited through AI. In my opinion, it looks really interesting, I have to say. Now, another thing is that you can actually use the macro lens for the video mode as well. So it's not just going to be for the photos. You can actually record macro videos when you turn on this option, which is super good. You can record slow motion videos up to 960 frames per second or go to 120 or 240, which is pretty nice. There's also a short video mode, which is again targeted towards Instagram and social media. So you can actually record short videos up to 15 seconds and have own effects such as super slow-mo effect to it, or slow, or regular, or in super fast motion. So again, it is similar to what the social media apps for. There's also a pro mode, which allows you to take high quality night mode photos in 64 megapixel resolution. So if you go to the shutter speed, it can go all the way 30 seconds, which is a really nice spot for a lot of phones. If you have the phone on tripod, you can actually take some really cool astrophotography photos. Guys, as always, Xiaomi is packing its flagship phone with a ton of features. Now, this phone is coming with a 4500 mAh battery, so it's one of the highest battery sizes we have on flagship phones, which will allow it to go 2 days without any problem. Again, all that Snapdragon 765 goodness inside is really handling everything good. So that is the unboxing of the Redmi K30 5G. Guys, I have to say, in general, as far as the best thing about this phone is concerned, that is for sure it's 120Hz display. It is super duper smooth. I wish there was a 90Hz option, but I think this phone will be able to handle it because it has a Snapdragon 765 chip and a fairly big battery. I think it can get me through the day on the 120Hz mode. Again, if you guys want to see a speed test, let me know in the comment section below. And what are your thoughts about the Redmi K30 5G? What do you guys think of this gorgeous design? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.